and welcome back to Discovery to Daytona, the series where this European circuit racer heads to America to try and conquer oval racing. Starting in the Arca series, working our way up to the NASCAR Cup series, and it's season 1 here at the Arca series, round 14. It's the General Tyre 100 from Watkins Glen, the second and final road course event of the season. And you join us off the back of a pretty decent run in Iowa. Didn't have a great qualifying, but came away with a really solid result. But guess who took the victory? That's right, the number 18 Joe Gibbs racing machine of Williams Sawalich once again took another win to now be pretty much unstoppable, I think, for the Arca Menards title. Let's take a look at those standings, and you'll see what I mean. He's 110 points clear of us. We're 10 points clear of Isabella Robusto and 12 clear of Brendan Queen. We're still only 23 clear of Lawless Allen. Still only 4 drivers have won races this season. Sawalich has got 9, we've got 2, Robusto and Queen have got 1 apiece. Brendan Queen, I think, if I remember rightly, won the other road course event at Lime Rock, so he might be a bit of a dark horse for this one. You can see, though, we're keeping pace with him, even if we're not necessarily able to catch and pass him. Qualifying has been a bit of a letdown for us. That's really not helped, especially in the last couple of rounds. But we come here to Watkins Glen for a 10-lap sprint around this iconic former Formula 1 track. And as I said, road courses, in theory, should be our bread and butter. But back at Lime Rock, we could only manage 8th from a 14th place grid spot. And it wasn't. It was William Sawalich that won that race as well. So we're coming into this one with just a few left. We go to Richmond, Bristol, Kansas, Martinsville and Phoenix. That Reese's 150. If it's anything like the Tide 150 earlier in the season, I'm very much looking forward to that, because we ran away with that at Kansas. We were unstoppable there. I'm really hoping that we can have a good run here at Watkins Glen, primarily because, as I've mentioned a few times, road courses are the thing I do. I'm a circuit racer predominantly. You've seen my other series on this channel. Other than having a little bit of rallying, it is mostly single-seater road course stuff, or, you know, circuit racing. So I'd like to make up for a pretty poor showing at Lime Rock Park last time out in the other road course event of this season. So hopefully, knowing Watkins a little bit more, not brilliantly, but a little more than we do Lime Rock, we can have a better time of it. But we should probably go and practice and see how an Arca car actually handles here at Watkins. I'm going to go and do that, see how I get on. I shall join you for qualifying for the General Tyre 100 at Watkins Glen. Here we are then for qualifying for the General Tyre 100 at Watkins Glen. Practice was alright. Takes a little bit of getting used to driving an Arca car around here. Still only took a couple of laps to get the time we needed, but I wanted to try and make sure I got my braking points right, particularly into turn 1, but we were still quite a distance off the fastest runners. There's a lot of track extension that goes on in NASCAR in comparison to, say, most other racing series. I'm quite in my head going, you know what, I need to stay within the limits here, need to stay within the limits, and I'm watching the AI just fling it around corners and just carry on about their day. So that might be why I'm slower, or at least some of the reason as to why I'm slower. But it is going to be a case here, I think, of getting out, getting that one lap in, and just kind of hoping that we get a decent spot on the grid, and then maybe just try and make some moves. It's only a short race, 10 laps, but I feel it's going to be a race where there could be a little bit of carnage. So let's get out and qualify for the General Tyre 100.
Listen, buddy, we don't need perfect, just fast and clean.
As we head to the track, the good thing about qualifying for a road course is normally that you get a little bit of time. There are other cars on track as well, so you can, as we're doing here, to Zachary Tinkle, using the draft to just slingshot our way past into a bit of clean air. as we get that all wrong.
Don't exceed track limits. Stay disciplined.
At least it's just our warm-up lap as everybody just files in behind us. Sort of group qualifying format really does give you an opportunity to maybe gain some spots you might not have been able to. I think it's going to be a case of maybe a couple of laps out here to see what we can do. I'd like to think that we can get a decent spot. Car in pretty decent condition, to be honest. Tops back on everything as we start our first flyer. 19.2 is the goal. Turn 1 has been a bit of a problem for us as we run out very wide, but again, as I said at the top, track extension isn't uncommon in NASCAR, particularly here at Watkins. If you've ever watched any of the Xfinity or Cup highlights from Watkins Glen, you'll know exactly what I mean. SVG denied in 2025 through some shenanigans. Turn 1 track extension, but we bounce off the curb there and it does eventually spit us out, run very wide, and we'll have to slingshot this little hairpin. If we can get a good baseline lap in, at least we've got something to work from. In practice, Swalich was pulling 13s. I don't know why 119.2 is the target, but we'll see as we gun it for the line. We should easily smash the 19.2. We do.
Lap, driver.
Well, qualifying over and done with. Group 1 qualifying with 4 seconds off Dale Courtley, who hits the top there. Brendan Queen, Kyle Keller, LeVar Scott, Corey Day, Andy Yankovic, Alex Clubb, Ed Pomper, Brayton Laster, and ourselves in P10. What does that mean, though, once Group 2 are done and dusted? Let's have a look. It's a 22nd place start. Guess who's on pole? It is William Swalich. He's up there with Dale Courtley, Isabella Robusto, Tyler Reef, Lawless Allen, Brendan Queen, Trevor Huddleston, Kyle Keller, LeVar Scott, Corey Day. That's your top 10 with 4 seconds off the pace. I don't think I could go any faster. That's the thing. Just getting a marker car around here is going to be tough. Hopefully we can make moves in the race, though. And we can show off a little bit of passing prowess, because we're going to need to. 10 laps here, though, could be absolute carnage. Let's cross to the General Tyre 100 and see how we get on. On pit road, then, for the General Tyre 100 at Watkins Glen, 22nd spot on the grid. Really not showing my circuit racing prowess. These cars really tough to get around places like this. I've no idea why the goal is like so far off the pace, but we got there. I think we've got to finish 23rd or above as well to get a new sponsor on board to earn a bit more money. So gonna have to make moves. It's gonna be fun, but also quite treacherous, I think, especially in the early laps. But we should have the pace to make up on most of the guys immediately around us. So it is going to be very much a case of just giving it everything we've got, I think. So let's get the green flag flying for the General Tyre 100 at Watkins Glen.
Be ready.
Well, at least we'll be on the inside heading down towards turn 1, and the green flag is flying.
Left
Away
side.
we go.
Left side.
Late on the brakes,
3
bit of a
wide.
dive bomb.
Left side.
Right the curb. Made a couple of spots up now.
Left side.
Back it off, just in behind Alex Clubb.
Clear left.
Been fairly clean through the opening couple of corners.
Left side.
Down towards the bus stop.
3 wide.
Oh, the
Left
braking
side.
point is early with the
You're all
full
clear.
field, but look
3
at
wide.
that. Absolutely
Clear left
sending
side.
it. Car to our left, but
All
we'll
clear.
bounce off the curb, and we're up to 13th. Absolutely brilliant start. As I said, I think we're quicker than quite a lot of the guys around this sort of area of the field.
Right
Where
side.
are they braking? Down into this penultimate corner. They're
Clear
braking about there.
Right side.
The
Clear
inside
right.
of Jake
Left
Finch.
side.
Trying to hang with us.
Clear left.
Well,
Left
Scott
side. Right side.
got a little
You're all
wine.
clear.
I was going to say, we've got cars all around us, but we don't.
Left side.
Once again, a little later on the brakes in towards
Clear
turn one. That's
left
a bit
side.
of a hip check.
Clear left. Clear left.
Andy Yankovic. Probably not going to be
Left
best
side.
pleased with it. Opening lap was a very, very good one. It needed to be after the qualifying. Surely we've got
Left
the run
side.
on Yankovic here, and we do.
Clear.
And brake him into the bus stop, and we do. Up and over the curb a little bit, but it's not a corner cut, fortunately.
Right side. Clear right.
Into the top 10. Stepping a little out of there, but not too bad. Much better in the race so far. Already doing better than we were at Lime Rock. I feel like this is a much more open circuit than Lime Rock. We're getting in the draft of Corey Day.
Left side. You're all clear.
Really
Left
late on
side.
the brakes.
Right side.
Corey Day, though,
Clear
does
right.
up and under us. To really step on the brakes to get it stopped. Really didn't do us any favours. Pushing hard here, though. Try and make up ground. A lot more road courses in later seasons, like to the Charlotte Roval, Chicago Street as well.
Right side.
I don't remember if they even go to the Daytona
Clear
Road, I
right.
don't know, but we're up the inside of Corey Day there. Oh, but we then get it all wrong
Right
in the
side.
final corner. We let him back
Clear
through.
right.
It's not William Sawalich leading, it's Dale Quarterly.
Left side.
Ooh, Corey Day turns back in on us. We were there.
Still there. Clear all around.
Block him out a little bit. Move up into 9th. It's going by a lot quicker than you'd expect it to. Ride the curbs through the bus stop. Might be looking at our 5th winner of the year at the moment. If I hadn't given myself so much to do. Before qualifying, we might have actually been able to compete a little bit more. Really trying to get the braking right for one. Difficult when I've got nobody there to reference from. And just in front of that Hendrick car behind me, Corey Day. a little bit quicker than him at the moment. We've gone too early on the brakes there and get the bus stop all wrong in the end.
Right side.
And Corey Day then muscles his way through. So we're going to be having a battle for P9.
Left side. Clear left.
Throttle a little bit.
Right side. Clear right.
Send it.
Left side.
He's going to wrap it under us again.
Left side.
A little bit more door-to-door contact.
Stay right. 5 to go now. Still there. Clear left.
Again,
Right
too
side.
shallow a line. It's back underneath us. Oh, there's a handful on a circuit like this.
Left side. Clear left.
Boxed him out through the bus stop.
Left side. Clear left. Clear right.
Seems to me that the final corner I'm struggling on because they're so much faster through there. With turn 1, I'm finding it difficult to get the braking time, the braking point right. A little better through there this time. To keep that up for a few laps, I think we've lost the guys up ahead. It is still Dale Courtley up at the front though, which is sort of good news, I guess, but I think I'm behind Robusto as well, and Brendan Queen. Turned too early for the bus stop then, had a mild moment of panic. Through the penultimate corner. Just always feel like I'm going to understeer into the wall there. Again, built myself a little gap. Couple of laps left. We're not catching up to the guys in front, I don't think. I'm going quite quick enough for that. We might be able to come home in a fairly confident and comfortable P9 if we can keep it clean for the final couple. Get off the curb a little there and it tries to shoot the car around. Still just holding a little bit of a breathing room to Corey Day behind.
2 to go this time now.
Coming to the white flag. Still Dale Courtley up top. A big win for the number 4. We're going to find ourselves slipping backwards in the championship though. Sawallich is probably still up there in second as we get the white flag here at Watkins Glen. Cautious through turn 1 just to get it right. We get back markers here by the looks of it. I certainly don't think that's the cars immediately ahead of us. Almost lose it off the curve, and again Patrick Staropoli, the man ahead of us, but he's in 40th spot. Bad day at the office for
left
him.
side. Clear left.
And Bollerman just in front of him.
Right side. Clear right.
Becker Monopoly as well. Should pass Monopoly
Left side.
easily before the line. Going to come home P9 though.
Top 10, nothing wrong with that.
From a 22nd place start, it's not bad whatsoever. So Dale Courtley takes the victory ahead of Isabella Robusto, William Sawallich in 3rd, then it's Tyler Reef, Brendan Queen, Lawless Allen, Trevor Huddleston, Kyle Keller. We come home 5 seconds off the man in 8th, but in P9 in the end after a 22nd place start, and Corey Day in P10. It was a good little battle with the 77. Managed to eventually sort of move away from the Hendricks Motors car, but Dale Courtley becomes only our 5th winner of the season, and Sawallich doesn't even manage to finish in 2nd. Bad news for us though, Robusto and Queen are both up there as well. An alright race, good recovery in the end. Again, not too much in the way of contact. Made a couple of pretty clean moves through the field. Used all of our nous when it comes to circuit racing to find the right braking points and dive up the inside of a few people. But it was a recovery drive. It had to be a recovery drive. I think with so little of this season left, 1st in the championship is gone, and 2nd I think we're going to fall behind Robusto and maybe even Brendan Queen. So it's going to be a bit of a fight for P2 in the standings. Not much of this season left, but at least one of the races we get to go back to in the coming rounds, or one of the venues we get to go back to is Kansas after that fantastic domineering victory back there earlier on in the season. It's Richmond next for the ARCA 200 before we go back to Bristol, and then it's back to Kansas, then to Martinsville, and then back to Phoenix. So we're getting near the end of this season. It's going to be a really tough one to hold on, or at least battle up for 2nd place. But decent drive here at Watkins Glen. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. I certainly enjoyed driving. It was a lot of fun, however stressful driving ARCA cars at circuits can be. Thank you so much for watching though. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I'll see you for the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.